Tossing bags under Michigan skies. Great Lakes breeze where the champions rise. Boards on the lawn, stakes in the ground. Cornhole's the game that brings the crowd. Michigan cornhole, we're taking a shot. Spin it just right, hit the sweet spot. Talking all things bags from dusk till dawn. Michigan cornhole, game on, game on.
Hey, welcome back to the Pine Podcast. I'm Chris Ridley with ACL Pro Steve Gray. We have a pretty good episode coming up. Talk a little bit about Memphis recap. We got a little bit of rivalry going on already in the ACL Michigan minor league teams. We'll talk a little bit about that and upcoming events. So hopefully you guys stick around. You have a good weekend, Steve?
Well, let me think. What did I do last weekend?
You were in Memphis.
I went to Memphis. That's right. Yeah. No, yeah. Great weekend. I don't want to blast anybody, but man, ACL scheduling. Whew. I wish we could get Memphis in July and Arizona in March.
I'm going to tag Athena in this.
Huh?
I'm going to tag Athena in this.
Yeah. Tag Athena, whoever does the scheduling. Man, it was cold and brutal. Great venue though. The only bad part is on one side of the building we sat. They had double doors. People go out and smoke. Oh, it got cold. But no, great venue, great event again. So many good games, so much good action, so many high PPRs and just battles that you. I just love showing up now and watching a lot of the games.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm used to going 1-2 or 2-2. Hopefully, I could change that on a good end. But man, I just when I get put out, I just turn around and find a really good game to watch.
Are
There's
you
so
not going to
many of them.
watch a Jamie Graham and Matt Guy game? How are you not?
Yeah, I mean, there's just that many games, so many storylines. Seems like every signature, there's so many new storylines too. It's crazy to see. Doubles was amazing again. Got back-to-back champs.
Yep. You got Chris Roybal and
Wiedenfeld.
Wheatonfield. Yeah.
Yeah. And you had Nyberg and Colin Powers winning their bracket.
They took down Mark and Tony.
Yeah, yeah. Colin's shooting really good. Nyberg, of course, coming through last year's dog. So
And then
no,
how about
just
on the single side, Zach Akins?
Zach's always there. That kid, man, you just see the focus in his face every time he throws. He's out there and takes it, so good, so serious, and he's got all the shots. But taking that one down, yeah. Some Jamie Graham, Matt Guy battles, 11 plus, and you can't win.
52 rounds or 53 rounds?
Yeah, we've seen it time and time again, but this is just different people. We've seen it with like Cash and Mark, and now Jamie and Matt. You've seen it with other people before. This game's getting brutal
I'd
in a
like to,
good way.
yeah.
In a good
I,
way.
I would like to touch base on the qualifying part that I'm becoming not a fan of.
Yeah, I wish I could dig deep into it. Unfortunately, we it's supposed to be 60 um, pros, 20 juniors, 20 women, 20 seniors. Showed up Friday. We were told 45, 25, 25, 25, which honestly, it kind of did help me out. I was frustrated the number changed, but it's total opposite mindset for me from the last regional where I showed up and you're like, oh, only 5 people don't make it or 6 people aren't going to make it. This kind of did put more emphasis and really let me focus in. During the qualifier, they did go from 6 games down to 5, so a lot of last minute changes, but man, it really makes you lock in
Yeah.
and earn it.
My aspect that I'm not a huge fan of is like, again, you got Jace Fleischer and Jack McKinney going
Yeah,
on deep runs. Like, what are we doing at this point?
yeah,
I mean, granted, they're going to play extra games anyway. They're going to play high school doubles. They're going to
yep,
play junior
yep,
doubles. They're going to do all that stuff.
yep.
But it's just frustrating for my end. It's like it's unneeded. They just put them in there. They're going to beat some people up.
Yeah, I mean, I wish we could. I'm a big advocate of probably just going right back to the 256 pros, make them sign those contracts, and hopefully they show up to all events. But I know why they do it. There's 6 events, and you only got to show up to 4. So some of them will take one here off and there, but maybe can backfill those spots. I don't know. I mean,
I get what you're saying.
the good thing about changing a lot is at least they're trying,
Yeah, yeah.
trying new things, seeing what's working, seeing what's not working, and going from there. So
And then uh, Jack and Jace took down high school doubles again. So
yeah,
that's their second one of the season.
yeah.
Third one. No, second. It's their second because they didn't win the Nationals.
Yeah, yeah. So
But
yeah, I don't know if they could do some point system or something. Like once you get into this, if you finish so many, you get like golf, you get an exemption for the next one or something, and then just kind of take the spots away because you earned it. But I don't know, man. It's tough going through that juniors pro qualifier.
I don't
Because if
want
they wouldn't have
anything to
went to
do with it.
top 25, I don't know if Chase would have made it.
Yeah,
And then he finishes what, fourth in his bracket?
I don't remember.
Yeah, fourth or fifth.
Yeah,
Fifth
fifth, but
down
you had
gave
30
Clausen. So
ish.
you know what I mean? So it's tough, but every game matters, every bag matters. So got to really be focused at these qualifiers. But no, it's good, good, such good vibes there. It's a really good time.
Yeah, Lucas, who's coming up later in the podcast with his interview, they did pretty good in doubles again. I think they fell a little bit short from their last outing, but they're still showing out. They're still shooting well.
Yeah.
Uh, Same with like I said, Jack and Jace went on a deep run in pro doubles again. Uh, I didn't see how Jeremy and Nico did.
They struggled towards the end. I think I want to say 13th or something like that.
It's still not terrible.
No, no. I mean, it's tough. You get those first couple wins, and can't remember what their bracket would look like, but yeah,
Well, didn't they have Lucas in their quad if they won?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They still had Lucas and Bo in their quad. Man, it's over here. But yeah, they shot pretty good. I didn't get a chance to see much of their game. Me and Brody, played a lot of more games than normal, so we weren't out too early. Me and Brody Gavin qualified and partnered up with him. Love throwing with him. Brody, if you're listening, I'll throw with you anytime, man. We had some fun and gained some confidence throwing him. It's nice when you got a partner that you can gel with and have some fun with. So
Yeah, it's very important to how your day's going to go.
yeah, yep. And he was upbeat. He helped me out on a few shots and things like that, and I helped him out. And like I said, hopefully we can partner again. But yeah, it's like I missed it.
What was like the overall vibe out there in Memphis?
It was good, man. It was good. I mean, I think everything just kind of runs smooth. You could tell sometimes when there's some niches or whatever, but just from Friday at the qualifier, which was a long day for me, 5 games of qualifier, then I played 2 sit and goes, and then I did the 2 games of warm ups for doubles. Then I played double stackers. So it's a long, long day, and I wasn't feeling that great right before we kind of got there. You got the cold and cough and everything. Like it's going around,
Yeah,
but no, vibe was good. Seen a lot of really good games and a lot of spectators watching too. So
that's great. I'm glad you guys had fun out there. And if anybody went out to Memphis, go ahead put a comment on Facebook there and let us know how much fun you had out there or not, I guess. So
yeah,
how that goes.
what you like, what you didn't like, those kind of things. So, but no, it's a great time.
And so we had some pretty good outings in singles. So
Yeah, man. It's again, like you said, watching those games are good. I mean, Jack McKinney. Um, not gonna say he threw good his first 2 games, as
it
it's
happens.
it's all luck of the draw. But he had 2 forfeits. If you ever think about that,
What?
he had 2 forfeits.
That's frustrating.
So Deborah Odom, I think, was his first game. I could be wrong, and she forfeited. And then Ryan Trader, his second game, forfeited. I know he played Mason and Ryan in doubles the day before.
Ryan Trainer forfeited.
Yep, yep. And I think I don't know what happened. I think he might have been sick or something because I know we were playing a stacker bracket and Mason Trader was on the board. They were about to play Leston Allen and Mike Hoffman, and I think Mason was talking to him. I overheard him saying, "Hey, I think we're gonna have to forfeit Ryan." I want to say he said maybe not feeling good or
I got
something
you.
the next day. So I mean, good for Jack McKinney, but bad. Sometimes you want to play and get in that groove. But yeah, first 2 games, and then I think he had a I forgot who his third game was, but he beat him. And then he had to play Kiara on the live feed. So
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, and then Chase White finishing fourth in his bracket. Jace Fleischer fourth in his bracket. These kids are just top 5 from around here, man. It's amazing. Lucas eighth in his bracket. Jaden Ellis ninth in his bracket. So These guys are showing out.
As
Kiara ended up,
always, Michigan's deep.
yeah, Kiara ended up finishing 12th. She had a really good run. Zach Aiken, Jimmy Humans, Jacob Trzynski. That was her
Couple.
first three games. She was 3-0.
You don't hear much about Jimmy, but he's still solid.
Oh yeah, I mean,
It's Jimmy Humans.
yeah, it's Jimmy Humans. So yeah, Kiara finished in 12th in her bracket. So a lot of Michigan finishes up there in the top. Just glad they had to play each other. But
I kind of feel like that's the nature of the beast. I mean, how many times have we all driven
not early. I
nine
should say that.
hours?
Play
Yeah,
each
it
other
sucks.
early. That's what sucks.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sucks. But
Yeah. So no, good top finishes and singles again. And like I said, man, just the action is just every time you turn around, there's such a good game going on in the pro division now that you just sit there and admire everybody. So, but good finishes there.
yeah. So I guess we'll go into our next segment around the yard. We got some tournaments coming up. ACL regionals.
Yep, got nothing this weekend, right?
Nothing this weekend.
Yeah, nothing this weekend, and then we got three right in a row. Mother Shuckers on the 15th, Motor City 21st, and then Blue Collar on the 29th. So if you need those regional points, you got 3 weekends in a row coming up to snag your points.
Hey, and those of you that are Eagles members, maybe next week we'll do a rundown of
Yeah,
Eagle states because we know
yeah,
everybody that's playing.
we do.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we might as well try.
yeah. So Eagle State tournament's coming up Valentine's weekend up in Gaylord. It's always a good time. Um, Friday night's the blind draw, Saturday's doubles, Saturday night's crew cup, and Sunday is singles for those
Wake up and do
who can wake up and do it.
it.
Yeah, that's probably. I think there's. What would you say? 60% participation in singles, maybe
I would say less than 40.
less than 40 from what signs up for doubles.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's most people just kind of wake up Sunday and grab breakfast and go home.
it's very sparing.
Yes, it's crazy. The first time I got to play singles, I'm like, where is everybody? But Eagle State tournament, if you're not an Eagles member, sign up and be an Eagles member, and
Excuse
they have summer and winter, plus all the other stuff that you can do, horseshoes or anything else that they have state.
me. Yeah,
Just we have a golf, golf Eagle State
golf,
championship that's going to be
bowling.
up at the Big Bear. You got bowling, so a lot more to it than just being an Eagles member. You got a lot of extracurricular activities, as they
Maybe
say.
we should get the Eagles to sponsor us.
Huh?
We're kind of doing like a free ad. You might as well just like get the Eagles to sponsor us.
Which one?
All of them.
All of them. Everybody throwing $20.
Yeah, the state of Michigan.
Talk to the Airy, the
Yeah.
president. But
No,
yeah, but other as I say, all the regionals coming up, and I don't know if there's any other big tournaments coming up.
I haven't seen really any.
February's kind of like that cold, dead month.
Well, you're limited on your weekends too. You got 4 weekends.
Yeah, yeah. Vegas is the 21st as well for the ACL. So I'm not going. I think a few others are going, like Jordan White. I think he talked about going. And I was talking to him at Memphis. A few others. I'm sure like Sean Friend or a couple others might be going. So
It was sold out early.
yeah, it is sold out. I heard it's a small venue though, but
Yeah. Uh, I guess we can go into the next thing. The minor league team is starting to take off here. So, Josh Bates made a post early this morning that they're going to run it back. They are the reigning world champions in minor league teams.
did they win it last year?
Yeah, they won it.
Last year, man.
They had Chase White, Jordan Brown, Maurice, Jack McKinney,
I don't think
uh,
I don't think Jordan was on it last year.
Jordan White,
Jordan White,
yeah,
yeah, not Brown.
Matt Brown.
Yeah, Jordan White, those guys, yeah.
Yeah, so they won it, but and then now with the new ACL rules for that, uh, you're allowed to have two teams, and then there's unlimited per state now. So CaddySack came out with their team today, the Michigan Gophers.
Two teams, yeah, based on tiers. So tier one and two would be your competitive team, and then three, four, and five is
Will
your
be your rec comp
yeah.
or comp rec, whatever.
Yep, yep.
And then Garage Bar came out with their team, the Garage Bar Shooters.
He's got a team, huh?
Yeah.
Good job, Paul.
So it's we don't have a ton of information on it. It's just recently came out in the last couple of weeks, and then teams started forming. So I guess in the next few episodes we'll start filling you in here.
Yeah, so if I don't know if we can just say if you guys want to be on a team, reach out. Reach out to Garage Bar, reach out to Mother Shuckers, reach out to Caddy Sack, try and get on one.
Yeah.
So
Or create
definitely,
your own.
and anybody, as I say, anybody can create your own team.
Yeah,
You
or
start
you can
adding your
create your own.
buddies.
You can just have two teams though. It's just A and B. So
Yep, A and B. So like we said, A is tier one and two. B is three, four, and five based off your CPI.
yep,
So any questions, reach out to us, reach out to CaddySack or even Mother Shuckers.
yep.
If you guys have any questions, it's basically you play five people, right?
Five
Single.
people, and you can have a maximum of a team of
10.
10 players
Yep.
on your roster.
So best out of three, you'll have a doubles team, a tandem doubles, and a singles. So those are the three events with your five people, and then best out of three moves on.
And then you have but I had it right there and I lost it. Anyway, it was just more about how the qualifying. So like there eventually there'll be a tournament this year in the state where you can where they're going to play the teams, and the winner of this state team will go down to Worlds and represent Michigan.
Yep,
So
yep. Just some more stuff at Worlds, more events at Worlds. That's is awesome. You go down there, you get a lot of cornhole in. Spend 4 or 5 days down there just playing cornhole.
oh yeah,
But yeah, more to come on that. You got they still the Marauders,
I don't know what they're going to be named.
Josh Bates,
I would assume, but
and then we got the Michigan Gophers.
yep.
So,
Hashtag CaddySack.
oh,
They're a sponsor.
yeah, CaddySack Gophers. Yeah, all Michigan teams. Go Michigan.
Yeah. So
More to come.
good, more to come on that. So right after this, we'll have an interview with Lucas Piper. Hope you guys stick around. Thanks for rolling with the Pine.
Roll time.
All right, welcome back to the Pine Podcast. We're joined by ACL Pro Top 100 rookie Lucas Piper. Welcome to the podcast, buddy.
What's up, guys?
How's your season going so far?
Uh, Open wise, we definitely got some room to work for sure.
Yeah,
The competition in the open, with it being like open to non-pros, pros, and the top 100, feel like it was a lot more dense compared to what you're seeing like single wise is at like the signatures and like just the regular pros.
yeah,
Yeah,
Feel
it's
like it's definitely a lot harder to play against an up and coming person that you have no idea what they have ready versus like, oh, I'm playing Trey Birchfield. I've watched this guy. He can hit a roll. He might be able to block me, or you know what I mean? You kind of just
hmm
like you're
get your groove with
expecting,
it.
yeah, you're expecting, and then you're like you're kind of just seeing what could happen from other people.
Gotcha.
no, I feel that right with you, Lucas. Like sometimes it's better because you don't know the name, but then it's the unexpected is just crazy. And then when they start, they could just come out and hit some shots on you, and then you're like almost double whammy, and you're like, oh, who
Well, and
is
it's
this, and
the
what was that?
shots that they hit. Like,
Yeah.
are they better at that reverse
Yep.
cut, and then you're blocking them on their onside? They're just cutting around your bags. Like, I know the offsides and the onsides to most of these
Yep.
people and these pros. I watch them all the time. I got their film, but like you get like a kid like Hagen Lords, and he comes to a open randomly, and almost takes Gabe Clausen off his throne. It's crazy out
hmm
here.
Yep. I mean, just I mean, I know Peyton Meister. I
Yes.
I first time I played him this time, I played against him in Myrtle Beach a little bit, but he threw totally different this time. So I did that same thing. His right to left cut against me this past week was just gross. He never missed one. Ended up shooting 11.75 on me, but I tried a couple different strategies, and like you said, man, he just the shots that they hit, and you're like, well, it's lesson learned, but that's what you got to do. Sometimes you take that loss and lesson learn it. But I
And
agree,
then
man. The just showing up, not knowing these people, and trying to figure some stuff out on the fly is even tougher than the game is already.
yeah, like the signatures, it's kind of that like real deal feel where we're just putting in bags. I kind of know what you're gonna do, and like
hmm
Colin Hodet, I had a game with him where I was expecting what he was doing. I know what he does. His whole bag's a roll bag. You know what I mean?
hmm
Where
Right.
it's like I played against Dia for the first time, and let's just say she didn't miss an airmail. I still squeaked out a win, but that was just crazy to me how there's players out here they could hit all these shots, and like you just play the smart game and you still get it out.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I played DLE a couple times, and you get these people, they're not scared to throw that airmail or whatever, and they hit them, and it's like, whew. Sometimes when you're not scared to do it, and it works.
And like that's her whole like that's how she scores points and
Yep.
stuff. And like same thing with Colin. Like I have bags where it's like I'm hanging in the hole and he's still rolling over it because he knows that's what his bag does.
Hmm.
I'm getting the hang of hanging with the guys and whatnot, but it's crazy. It's crazy to see the consistency that some might have in one area. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
some people, their push shots just amazing. Gabe, he can pick up so many bags, and it's like Colin with the rolling, and you got Matt Guy, just airmails or DLE.
Yeah.
I try to do the best of it all. I try to have like that in between game where I can try to do it all and make sure that all my bags stay in the hole because that's how it is anymore. Nobody's really blocking.
Right.
No, if they do, it's kind of close to the hole where they can just easily push it, and all
Yeah,
they're hoping
drippers
for
or
is, yeah.
like I said, Colin Hodette, his whole arsenal
Hmm.
is a roll bag. I don't think I've seen him set one block on me unless it was hanging in the hole.
Hmm.
So
And all that is trying to goat you into a miss where you may clip his bag in and it
Yep.
just spin yours off to the left or right.
Yep.
yeah, he's not trying to force himself into the rolls. He's trying to leave it for when he's prepared and he's ready to hit it.
Yeah, I agree. Whole new strategy on like that stuff. You think these roll guys would block a lot, then they don't. So you can go into a game thinking that, and then it just throws you off a little
I
bit.
think that's the hardest part is like you're expecting these roll
Yep.
games and you get these guys that are just loading up the hole and you're just praying that they don't block you afterwards, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, 8 4-baggers. Now you're gonna block me. This is great.
Hmm. Third bag block or something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like I've never experienced it against you or something.
Mm.
Uh, oh, I have.
Yeah. So signature wise, right now singles 140 something in the world, and then doubles were 22nd, I believe.
You're 140?
That's what I was about to. I'm not gonna
So
check
the
his
first
math, but
one, I had 11th place finish,
Yeah.
and um, I guess that didn't really coincide well with the 8th place for points. I feel like
pro.
if it would have been 2/8, I would have been
Good.
a lot more higher up there. But
Are you talking like open standings? You're 100 and
I'm
something.
signatures or the single standing.
Oh,
Now
well, you're
the thing that I'm thinking about is because of how many like seniors and juniors and there's so many different people. It's a lot more dense for that singles category.
well. I got you on the standings right now at 34th.
In singles?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Gavin
So that's
Camel's
weird because I
32nd,
just
you're 34th, and Chad Hunt's 35th.
that's in, I, that's not an open.
That's pro singles.
Pro singles. Yeah.
That's weird because when I looked at it, they had me at 144th. I was kind of upset. Not
Well, we
gonna
were
lie.
like, well, I was gonna say, it's like
My name,
you've shot so well that we're just both like, as soon as you said that, there's no way.
Yeah, yeah. Stat
Lucas.
wise, it's like
I'm 145th.
Yeah, Steve Gray's
You
145.
were looking me up.
I'm I'm
Appreciate you checking
shooting
me out.
I'm shooting stats. I'm shooting good. It's just learning that, like I said, these guys can hit all these shots and
Hmm.
stuff, and it's the shots that matter that close out the game. Doesn't
Yeah, that's
matter. Like you could get a 7 piece at the beginning of the game, and I was up on Colin Odette 10-0, double
Yeah, I
digits lead,
remember watching that.
and let him come back and crumble me down. So,
hmm yeah, it's hard to get to that 15, 16 points and then finish it. It's even harder. It's
oh
crazy.
yeah. Well, no, and he's what he was. I played Jamie and stuff and was up against him before. It's kind of the same feeling I got. He kind of knew what zone he needed to get into. Start putting in 4-baggers. Hopefully, you don't finish on his fourth or third bag, whatever. And then he's just getting these 2s and 4s and stuff, and I'm just missing the hole.
Yeah, I think that's just gonna come in time. I mean, I know that you're a very analytical about your game and stuff like that, but I see the growth every time you play. So
It's definitely the having more confidence in dirty rounds and just knowing that I don't have to play them every round if I want to get to where I'm going to be. Like, you don't have to score points off of dirty rounds, even though you might think this guy who put four baggers in, he's only going to miss with the blocker in front of him. Misses happen, and we're all human. We all make mistakes, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, playing these signatures, playing the best of them. I mean, I've watched Tony Smith front board when it's his, he needs that bag. He needs that bag to go in. He needs it to do something. And I watch the best of the best do what humans do and make mistakes. It's
I
just all
mean,
about capitalizing.
just watch it over and over. Gage Landis just front boarded at the to lose the game for the doubles to Roy Bell and Wiedenfeld.
Yeah.
Yep. Front boarded his first bag.
Yeah, that's not a good one too, the front board.
Yeah, that's the
He-
worst bag I ever if when you front board. To me, that's if I front board, that's
Yeah,
the worst shot. Just my
because
opinion.
in my mind too, especially
Yeah.
like you're playing with somebody locally and they're just hitting the front, you kind of feel like they got that sense of like they're not trying.
Mm-hmm.
Where like if you're going, past the board or you're, going overshot, you at least know you were putting some effort into it. You just didn't get what you needed out of it.
Mm-hmm.
hey, you want to talk a little bit about your story about how you got to this point?
Yeah, from day one.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
we want the OG story.
So cornhole for me, I played it a lot backyard wise because my aunt and uncle, they had boards and stuff and they were making boards. Then all of a sudden played with them again. They had blue collar. And then all of a sudden, I was old enough to play in the living room with my parents because they had it in a spot in the living room. And I was like, I really want to beat Rob at this game.
Uh,
He was always beating up on me. He was always playing, and I was always trying to play him. I'm like, man, I need to get Rob in singles. And then it started just like I'm going out to these tournaments and these switches, and I'm forced to play these Steve Grays and Derek Singletons and Shermahorns and these switches. And on that, when you're forced to play against them, there's always that chance of you winning.
Right.
Right.
Well, when you get that first win and you kind
Mm-hmm.
of like, oh, I might be able to get the hang of this, it's like you might have something here. And then you just start playing and playing. And, you're hoping your night's going good. You're getting that good partner in for the first few rounds. And all of a sudden, I'm at regionals. I'm not moving myself up from competitive off my first placement and stuff. And then it got real because my aunt and uncle were, about to take a chance on me for sponsorship. And I was about to go some places. I had went to a few already, but I was telling them, I'm like, I think I'm really about to do this, like, be a Jeremy Shimmerhorn, or you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
kind of just telling them, it's time to believe and try to
Mm-hmm.
believe. And then that 23, I want to say it was 22, 23 season, in August, I went to Worlds, my first time at Worlds, my first time, I think it was my first full season. I think that's when I actually told them I was like, I'm ready to go. And dude, just walking in that building, that first person that I saw was Trey freaking Ryder, dude. He's just talking to people next to the screen. He's got games up and like, juniors is going on, and you're just like looking at everything. You're like, man, instantly grabbed a handshake, a picture with him. And then I played that weekend. I played the qualifier. My first year, ever taking it serious, and I'm playing the pro qualifier at Worlds. And it gets down to the nitty gritty. I'm in that 6-2 bracket, and I think I had a bye, and I had to play Cameron Holland, and I lost on the broadcast. My first time ever being on broadcast too, I think. So it was like I was getting all them firsts in, and everything was happening that one season, and I tried again the next season. I didn't end up getting it at Worlds. I tried
Oh,
again at the conference,
yeah. I
and I
remember
didn't
that.
get it there. And those were both game away situations too. So that's 3 times that I was 1 game away from that pro spot. And that 24 season, I went elite. They had that elite program, and it was, super hard for me to try to travel at the time.
Excuse me.
Didn't really have the sponsors, and it was just hard to qualify.
Yeah.
So I didn't really do the rest of the ACL stuff. Fast forward to next season, I'm playing advanced, doing good in the opens, and then we go to Worlds. And right before we go to Worlds, I get an email saying that through the state standings, I qualified for that regular pro spot.
Yeah.
Oh, that was even more emotional for me. I think it was almost like that nail in the coffin. Like you just finally you got over that hump, that step.
Mhm.
And so, like, I celebrated, cried with my family, whatever, and it was still on the roads, or we're still on the road to Worlds. So we're going to Worlds, and I figure out that you still need to qualify to top 100 through the thing, like the qualifier.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh man, like again, we got to do this again. I already so kind of just got my mindset prepared because I'm like, dude, I'm not letting this happen. And then that day came, and I was just everything was feeling good. The rolls, the cuts. I mean, you couldn't place a bag in front of me, and I wasn't comfortable with it. It was like every board that I played on, I had decided was my board. Like, I'm gonna win that. I did end up losing one of the games, but I ended up having to go to the bathroom really bad, and you had to go 2-1 in order to win.
Yeah.
And we were already like 15-15 and stuff. So I just started setting these dumb blockers, lost my game, and then queue up the bracket because everybody that went through, they had to do the bracket. You were winning your pro card through bracket. They could only take 16, the top 100 pros. So we got to do it. I get
Yeah.
into bracket, and I have to play Chris Wagner my first game. And he's hungry for a spot back, actually. He was a pro that year. And that was a battle. That was definitely back and forth. He's hitting rolls and cut shots, and I'm just trying to play my steady game. And then I beat that game and have to play Dustin Aaron. And that dude right now in the ACO is on a tear. So, like, right now, I'm sitting here watching them at the opens thinking, might have dodged a bullet that day, but
Right.
I ended up taking that game against him, and it was another good one. But the emotions definitely helped throughout the day. Like, just I got so much built up to this moment, and I could just feel it. Like the round was coming. Finally got my card, and I was screaming.
Well,
I
you're
mean, if
definitely an
any,
emotional player. I mean,
yeah, if
we all
anybody
know that.
knows me, I mean, that was 3 years of the worst beasts I could ever hold inside letting out.
Yeah, I don't know who you or Cole Brewer. Cole Brewer missed it 2 years in a row by 1 point. Both times he lost 21-20. So him and you, man, I watched rooting for both you guys. And just to
Yeah,
see
I'm
it,
pretty sure it was Cole. It was.
yeah, twice he lost 21-20 both times in that qualifier. You know,
And the funny thing about him is in one of my pro qualifier matches at Great Lakes Conference one, I shot a perfect game on him through like I want to say it was like 5 or 6 rounds and would just demolished him and then the rest of the tournament just couldn't get to that same spot, that focus. And I think that's that 25, 24 season
Yeah.
that really helped that out
yeah.
because I got a tier 1 championship plaque, second place in singles, and then another second place in singles. And then I won a doubles on the advanced side. Kind of just helped visualize that, like how to finish out a tournament and like the end goal is to keep your focus. So have it stay there. Don't ever like if you're starting a game and you're getting real hyped up and stuff, don't stop getting hyped up. Don't, get pumped down. You got to keep that same focus and energy. It definitely helps.
I know that Steve probably feels the same way, but it's been really fun watching the transition for you.
Hmm.
Like you definitely needed last year the way you did it because like you just touched on it. The finishing part But I also think you needed it just for the aspect of have fun with the game again, not make it like it's this end all be all. Which I mean it is, but for you it was taking time, slow the game down. That's just my thoughts on it.
Yeah, and you're right. Being able to play against the advanced people, there's not people that shouldn't be pro talent in that division that year. Espen Jackson,
Hmm.
I had to play him and just made me feel like I didn't know what cornhole bags were. Like, and I'm shooting double digits and he's still making me feel that way. And then Chase, he heated up at the end of the season too. Like, just there's these people, they, they play at that spot, but they know they could do better, but they play at that spot because they're doing just fine there. And so I think I had to get in that spot where like I'm doing just fine here. If I want to do it and I want to chase it, go after it. But I think it helped like, all right, I want more. The winning the tier one stuff ain't as good. I was, sitting with my plaque or whatever, tier one, and then I'd go talk to the pro guys and then I'd just kind of shrivel up a little bit and like, yeah, I don't think these plaques are for me next year. I wanna get the big
Right.
ones.
The big dogs.
Right.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
but that's why I said it was like definitely the opportunity you needed last year just to I mean you literally put your name, which I thought was awesome, to yourself. I mean it's nothing motivates you more than putting your name on Scoreholio as game away
Game
times
away,
three.
3 games away times
Yeah.
3.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
but but you did so much growing up that it was fun to watch. It was just like you just watch this kid figure out that, I can make cornhole fun, but I also can figure out the mental demons at the same time. So
Yeah, yeah. Keep the focus and the edge there. That's the thing. It's not never be killing yourself over cornhole. Just have that nice competitive edge there. You know what I mean?
right.
Hmm.
Just sit
The
there
killer
and
instinct.
want it. Like a Steve Gray fucking comeback. You gotta want it. You got to want to play. You don't even have to want to win. You just gotta want to play. Because once you're playing, then you want to win. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You can't ever step up to that board with that. Here goes another loss. I'm playing this. Dude. It
Play your
helps
game.
keep you in. It keeps you in that mindset. Right? Exactly. Play your game. Because the moment you start focusing on what you're doing, their bags are non-existent. You're playing practice cornhole with a set of bags that somebody like they don't matter. They
Same.
really don't.
I say the same aspect like you said. Here's another loss. Coming up to the board thinking you got another win.
We just,
You can't. Huh?
so we just talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, you can't do that no more. It doesn't matter who, especially like around here or even at any of those events. You can't just go, oh, even if you beat him 3, 4 times, or you don't even know the guy, or you do some research and his PPR is 8-2, 8-4, whatever. You don't know what style of play he plays, but you
And
just got
the
to come to the board. You got to win every time, no matter what name is you're playing against.
I think almost the worst mindset to have in that spot is oh look, here's another win.
Yep.
Because if you think about it, this game changes so much. If my grandma started throwing bags,
Hmm.
all of you would have to watch out for. You know what I mean? Imagine
Hmm.
I took time with just some random mug and they get it going, and then I
Right.
have or just even some people's kids. You never know; they might just pick up a bag one day, and you can't ever play like you gotta win or you gotta lose. You gotta play like you're playing the game and having fun because that's how I got to my state.
Yeah.
I get to the point I'm throwing four baggers in, I'm smiling because I'm doing good. I'm not, worrying about, oh, I have to do good. No, I know I'm doing good. I'm gonna treat myself in the moment. Or like a little celebration, you're getting nervous, you hit a good shot. Pump yourself up,
Right.
psych yourself out. Like
I was
you
like the
just
big freeze. I was super proud of me and Zach when we played you and Alex. We were like, we're not going to give up. We're going to throw
you
bags.
guys broken. And I mean, to be honest, I came up to the board with the more like, all right, we're gonna have to watch out. those are the mindsets you got to go in with. I
Right.
got to be careful. I got to be on my toes. I got to, I got to get the edge over these guys on this game. Just do your game plan. Don't even worry about what happened the last one.
Nope.
Right. I agree. That's why I said I was like, it was one of those times like I could go back in time where we're playing a pro and it was like, oh God. But
Mm-hmm.
even my own mindset has changed like that myself. Like, let's go up there and throw the best bags we got, man. So be it.
Plenty of times, or I'm
Yeah.
playing switches and I have to play against like a Jordan and a Jeremy, or like I got to play against Steve and my mom, and I got somebody who just learned how to throw bags. It's like you just got to go in mindset of attacking it, because you might give that person who just picked up bags for the first time their first win, and it
Yep.
might be against the best people in the, you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like
That's a confidence
I,
boost.
I'm the type of player where, like, we're at a local, I got this player I know doesn't really do good. I'm gonna give them their first win. I'm gonna play so good and try so hard and get myself also, more sharper on my game by seeing if I can manufacture some of this or do some, you know what I mean? Can't go into like, oh, I got this person, or oh, I got this person to have to play these two people. Because then
Yep.
it's like you go to do something in the game and try to help yourself, and you're just thinking about, oh, I should be losing already. Can't do
Yep.
that.
Even if you lose that game, but you taught a lesson to that new player, man. That's a win, and that's what this game is about. That's
Mm-hmm.
you do it all the time. And it seems like every summer there's so many new players that you have those chances to do that to, and it's amazing. And then year down the road, they come up to you and say, "I remember when this happened, my first win this, my first win that." Those are big wins right there.
Yeah, it sucks because nowadays they come back a year later and they're standing next to the board throwing a 10-5 against you, and you didn't
Don't
get to see them throw over 7 with you when they were,
don't
you know
talk
what I
about me like
mean?
that. That ain't nice. That's not nice.
That's funny.
Don't talk about me like
Chris.
that.
No, but it's one of them crazy revelations of cornhole. It's almost a full circle thing, no matter what you're doing.
But
Like,
that's what grows the game and makes everybody better. Because
hmm
if these guys weren't better, we wouldn't be better. If people didn't strive to be better and you make them better, that's what sucks. Is you're making your I don't call them enemies, but you're making your opponents better, and it's good for you. You know?
it's great. It's great to be good, but it's great to have better opponents,
Yep.
because you're gonna sit there and challenge yourself to beat them. That's when you unlock them new parts of your game. I can't beat this guy for a few weeks. I'm gonna challenge myself to do the rights in order to win.
Hmm.
I've been
Brantley was upset that I didn't play on Tuesday, so I had to hear about it. He's like, I wanted to play against you so bad. I've lost like the last 5 times we played head to head. So
Yep.
I know.
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean, you just got to prepare yourself in the right aspect. And if you don't want to play cornhole, that's another big thing. I think a lot of the newer players and the younger folks too. If you're feeling like you're upset and you don't even want to play the game, this is a mental game.
Hmm.
Don't show up. Chill.
It don't
Give
hurt to take a
yourself
break.
a break.
Right. Nailed it.
Yep.
It's We're not doing physical stuff where, like, oh, you feel good in the body, oh, you can go out and shoot a few more hoops as long as you're not. No, it's you sit there and put that mental stress of, I have to do good, I have to do this, I have to. It's more on yourself than a lot of these games actually do, like, physically. Like, I remember kind of just being at a dark point, especially after, like, you know, not making it that, like, second or third time. It's like it can eat up at you. It really can, especially if it's like something you're wanting for yourself.
Right. So who's your
So,
sponsors this year, buddy?
uh, sponsors, got big shout outs to Blue Collar Cornhole, Swag Bags. We got J.E. Johnson, and then my aunt with Flint Odyssey.
Yep.
We got a good little
No.
combination of just, good friends and then family.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I always enjoy watching you play. It's been awesome.
Oh yeah, next season we're definitely shooting for the rolling bags to get approved on
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
Make it happen.
sponsorship thing.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll make
that
it happen.
like my uncle told me, like you guys were, you know, you guys are. That's why you're on the post, really, is because rolling bags is our media.
I know. I remember sitting down when we talked about it at the Eagles.
Yeah. So it's all good, man. I mean,
Yeah,
next
I'm not
season
worried about it. We're
I'll
good.
have blue collar rolling bags.
I
I'll have it
just
all.
I just remember seeing that spot on your jersey and going, rolling bags fits right there.
Yeah, I know.
That's awesome.
But no,
And
man,
that's the thing too. It's like I like the sponsor stuff, but it just sucks. Like me going on TV, you're not approved. I can't give you the light. I
right.
gotta find I can't wear a Jay Johnson hat since they don't have a you know what I mean, or I can't wear a Flint Odyssey hat because they don't have a spot on my thing. If they don't got a spot, and get the glory. But it's all good.
Yeah, I get it. Anything else you want to talk about, bud? Because I always enjoy talking to you because you're so knowledgeable about the game. I always love it when you sit
Um,
down on the live stream and you just start rattling off, and I'm like, man, this guy literally lives and breathes this game.
He does too.
the biggest thing that I want to say is, man, oh man, this season has just got some shockers to it.
It's
Yeah.
just started.
And like you don't know who's gonna be at the top anymore. You can't make a guess. You can't like Adrian Clark. I don't even know how old this kid is. He's got smaller hands than freaking like newborn babies, and he's got to fold this bag in half, and he's playing Jack to get into king seat match to play Spencer, and I'm just like
Yeah,
mind blown.
I watched him against Chase, and literally, like Lucas said, he folds the bag literally in half and throws it, and has all the shots
Like Taco.
like a
Yes.
taco. Yes,
Like he, because his hands are so, like I said, his
it's
hands are almost
serious.
smaller than like newborn hands, like
He's
so
probably
small.
45 pounds.
Yeah,
Like he's almost identical to Cash,
yeah,
but
he's
yeah,
basically like just about the same size. He's a
little
righty.
ace.
Yeah, and he's battling to get to the king seed in his bracket. And we're talking pro events here.
You know,
It's a little child,
and he
or
has
like
that competitive edge. It's crazy to think about 6, 7, 8 year old having that competitive edge, and they do. It's crazy.
I'll see
he's
you one
so
at home.
focused. He could throw 100
Yes.
bags and be trying for every single one of them.
Hmm.
I couldn't even get that state of mind focus
No.
at like 13.
No. Nope.
Like I even think like have myself thinking back to when I'm playing baseball is like, would I have been better if I had just put a little more focus and effort, or
Yeah, yeah.
like
We were just having fun though.
would I even have the conscious to put that much focus and effort at that time? It's crazy to see these kids, and then like not knowing. You think somebody's got king seat and they're throwing good. Here comes Colin Hodette from the bottom of the bracket taking me out, and then all of a sudden he double dips.
Hmm.
Or Jake and Zach Gore are losing the first game of my bracket. I think I'm having to play them first game. And then I turn around, I'm already out, and they're double dipping the bracket going to Final Four.
Yep.
Just wild. You just never know what's going to happen anymore. And
Which is good.
especially,
It's good for
I
the
think
game.
the biggest one is Chris and Ryan. They are shifting the spotlight.
Yeah, I agree with that, and but I also, from the other side of it, I feel like Tony's really struggling, and it's holding Mark down.
I've I've had firsthand dealings with
Yep.
what goes on because of Tony. It's not just he's double clutching. When you're taking too much time to the point you're taking up timeouts for your team, not just yourself, you're leaving yourself vulnerable to a lot of situations where, hey, Mark's going to look down to you and be like, you used all our timeouts. I'm just going to throw, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
can't.
throw what I can do here.
He can't play his method. You're almost taking him down a few notches while also being down a few notches yourself. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I remember watching them at Myrtle when they went to Final Four, and just the timeout after timeout. getting called, and then all of a sudden they had none.
What?
And then there was a spot where, it was back block, back block. Mark he got 15 seconds to know if he's going to shoot an airmail, a roll bag, or you know what I mean, or else he's getting a bag taken away.
We're talking about struggling and all that, but winning brackets still and top threes, and you know what I mean.
Struggling.
That's
Yeah,
struggling, but
no,
no,
and
you could see a
that's the
difference. Yeah,
hardest
you could
argument.
definitely see the difference. Yeah,
That's
but
the
again,
hardest argument to say is
yeah,
like, is it worse? You don't know. You don't know if maybe something could have went differently and they still could have won. But ultimately, I know in my games, I wouldn't want my timeouts to be dwindling because we're not making decisions off of it, if that
yeah,
makes sense.
yep, yeah,
A decision should be made off of a timeout. If you're taking a timeout because you solely cannot throw the bag or get it out of your hand, there might be something wrong.
yeah.
Right.
Hopefully he fixes it.
Oh, yeah.
I like to see, it
Well,
makes
and
the competition ever even better.
the worst part about it is if I would have called an official to our board, a few bags would have been taken away from him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 100% certain. They were down to, I think, one timeout. I mean, even me and Bo were down to one timeout. It was a long, methodical game. But then, if I call an official over and they're down to one timeout and he's already took, 2 minutes on two bags, I got a free bag that's going off the board my way. And it's just,
At this
I
level, you
hate,
almost have to, but it sucks. You know what I mean?
exactly. I hate to be that
Yep,
stickler. Like, dude, I'm waiting here 25 minutes. And, especially to someone like Tony Smith, like, he's not known for doing that.
yep,
So it's like, I'm not going to be that, like, oh, but, now with how Cat's going about jerseys and bag changes, like, the game needs to go into that direction.
Yeah, I
The
was hearing a
sense of
little bit about it.
direction where
they they almost
the
need an official like every 5 sets or 4 sets of boards with all
rules
the
need to be enforced.
with all these new rules, the bags, the this and that. They need an official like every 4 boards,
And
and then that
that's
way they're right there and say, hey, hey,
all they need is for the pro side too.
right,
Really,
yeah,
in my opinion, there can be
yep.
a lot going on amateur stuff, but at the end of the day, is all your stuff's for fun
And their rules are
and mean
different than ours,
nothing.
so
Right.
Yes, and
Yep.
our rules are the ones we have to follow in order to get to ESPN.
yeah, we're
So
the
it's a
ones that could
lot
be
more different,
fined or
you know.
this or that.
Well, and it's
No.
just like that, you have to follow the rules just to even go through the bracket and the tournament.
Yep.
You could get called. She's calling people out for throwing the same color bags in the game. It's like,
Hmm.
not that it shouldn't happen, but we got to be smart enough to, all right, start realizing we're trying to be more professional about it. This is how the game upgrades in that aspect.
Yep.
It's easier to come up to a board, especially as a spectator, and maybe you're not even playing on the weekend. You just came to watch these guys. It's easier from the outsider perspective to go, oh, he's throwing white bags, he's throwing black bags, they're against each other. It's just
Right.
common sense, common knowledge. They say it all the time on the broadcast. You think it's cliche. It's true. You're
Right.
just not the outsider perspective because you wouldn't understand how that thought process goes.
Yep.
You know all these ultra bags that are green. You know what bags he throws. Obviously, you don't care if they're the kind of the same color.
I
We
get it,
need
buddy.
viewers, newer people, and it sucks for me because like I had to break in a set of white bags like super close to the thing. I end up having to steal a set from somebody else.
I've seen it
Got
so
to make
much.
sacrifices.
I've seen it so much this weekend. Hey, you got a set of this color? You got a set of this color?
Yep.
And
So,
I think the big way that we're working around that rule too is like, say you got a gray jersey and a white one. Well, as long as you have a gray or white bag, you're fine. Or like with the blacks, as long as you have a blue or black bag, you're
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
So you got your ways to work around it. But all in all, I think this season's changing for the better, and I'm excited that I'm a part, especially like with the new like ACL teams thing.
Yeah,
I
it's real exciting.
Yes, I was telling Chris earlier, all these changes and everything can be frustrating at first, but with trying to change stuff, yeah, obviously they're trying to make it better. So they're
hmm
listening to some people and people who don't change, and it's not gonna get better. So I like that they're making changes. It was frustrating for me on Friday to have a lot of different changes going into my qualifier, but just fuels you because now it makes it a little tougher. You actually got to earn it. That's one thing I always say. You got to earn it,
hmm
not just given to you. If they would have took 60 people and there's only 57 that showed up, that's kind of demoralizing. Like
Yes,
I didn't earn
yes,
it.
yeah. Your own. It's like,
Yeah,
let's say someone in a situation top 100, their friend's only a regular ACL pro. I mean, they can't play together unless they did, one, they didn't get a partner in the top 100, and they're just going to keep on asking him to play with them.
right,
Or, I mean, at that point, in the regular pros, I mean, the junior qualifier and like the senior and women, I don't know how that goes. But for the regular ones, like, I could have almost said, hey, I'll just be a regular pro and I'll play with Gavin the whole season because there's no chance I'm not, losing 5 games in a row, or, you
right.
know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's kind of weird how that aspect's working.
But we'll see in the end after the season. Live and learn. I think we're living and learn as we go
Right
doing it,
now,
this
live.
qualifying. Yep.
But
So,
Oh yeah. Well,
well,
and like, I don't know, the biggest thing from the qualifier that I take away is a lot on Friday too. You're keeping the events on Friday the same day they're qualifying. They're coming in hot.
right.
They're coming in slinging. And
Yeah.
I had to play a first game Chuck V and Michael Salisbury, and
Oh,
I
Chucky
mean,
G?
they do not miss.
I think Chuck G shot a 10.86 in the whole qualifier and he was 2-2. I think he finished 3-2.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
what is it? You got Switch too. Like they just played 5 games, and now then they played Jake and Zach and beat them on an upset.
Yep.
They're on a heater right now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like they've already got a full days of throwing in. Where like I'm just kind of chilling here, waiting for them to, you know.
yeah,
I mean, we got our top 100 warm up or whatever, but it's just like we kind of weren't prepared for that. Me and Bo both shot over a 10 that first game and got ran through still, but it was it was just like, they had that whole day to play kind of, and we weren't like ready for no real game.
right. But hey, buddy, I appreciate you getting on here, man. I wish the best of luck to you on this season.
I appreciate it, man.
So, all right, man. That was our interview with Lucas. Thanks, buddy.
No, thanks, Lucas. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for
Keep
having me
keep
on here.
grinding, baby.
Yeah,
Keep
buddy.
grinding.
Uh,
Mm.
you know it.
All right, buddy. All right, that was our interview with Lucas. This is our outro. So, I'd like to thank our sponsors, CaddySack Customs, as always. Big things coming, I hear.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep reading his posts. So
Yeah.
reading his Facebook and keep up with everything that's going on for sure.
Yeah, and then make sure you use Gray 10 or Ridley 10 at checkout. Get yourself a discount.
Yes.
Also, why not custom woodworking if you're looking for anything? Like we said last week, cut boards, cornhole boards, and more. Get a hold of Joel G.
Joel G.
And we got goated bags. If you're looking for a really good set of bags for a decent price, for the ACL side, go look up goated bags at goatedbagsco.com.
Yeah. Peace, love, sprinkles.
Yep. Rolling bags.
Oh, rolling back. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Don't forget rolling
I forgot
backs.
the rolling bags. Well, I hope you guys really enjoyed the episode, and we look forward to seeing you guys next week. Until then, just keep rolling with the pine.
Thanks, guys.